Ha 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 ha. Yeah, so it's time for the Slammies. The Slammy edition of Raw. You know, it's like the Oscars. It's just as cheesy, lame, and pathetic. You know, just a bunch of fucking jobbers presenting awards to other jobbers. You know, for fucking jobber matches and fucking jobber moments. Not a bad show, you know, not a terrible show. It was actually kind of bearable, but I felt like really depressed at the fucking end of it. Let me explain. So we start off with Daniel Bryan defeating Fandango. Actually, I enjoyed this match. A little botch with the kick there from Bryan, but a pretty enjoyable match. You know, I think back to the beginning of the year with Fandango and everybody Fandangoing, you know, but no. What is he now? He's just a fucking jobber. Hasn't won a fucking match in God knows when. But a pretty decent match. Daniel Bryan, you know, a couple of months ago he's fighting for championships. And now he's facing Fandango. Why? For what fucking reason? What fucking reason is he facing Fandango? Either they need a filler match, you know, so they can present an award, you know, later on, you know, just to buy some time for the next award. Fucking lame. Fucking shitty. The Wyatts then cut a promo, pretty decent promo here. I don't like this feud, a 3-on-1. Was he going to join the Wyatts? I don't get this, you know. Why? Because, you know, you have JBL hinting, oh, because he's got a beard, he looks like him. That's fucking stupid, a fucking lame-ass reason, but sadly, it might happen. WWE has a habit of giving us shit that we don't want, a habit. They pretty much do it all the fucking time. A habit, you know, is you don't do it all the time, but this, they do it all the fucking time. They're always giving us lame shit that nobody wants to see. But a decent promo. Then the New Age Outlaws come out to present the first award, and they look like a couple of fucking goofballs in them fucking suits. Like a couple of fucking goofballs, a couple of fucking retarded goofballs. Why do they dress them like that? At one time they were cool and hip. Now they're censoring Billy Gunn from saying "suck it." Why? You know, they've said "suck it" before in the PG era. I don't know why all of a sudden now they're censoring it. Made it feel fucking lame, pathetic, cheap. And for the LOL moment of the year, the laugh out moment of the year, it goes to The Rock. Now I can stand here all day and criticize The Rock and the fact that he wasn't there to accept the award and all that. But the thing is, I really can't complain that much. I ain't going to spend a lot of time on this because really, there weren't any funny moments. So I can't really say, oh, this deserved this and that deserved that. Because they all fucking suck. Every single nominee was fucking lame, shitty. You know, you got Santino with the Cobra, and you got Vicky Guerrero screaming at the top of her lungs. Just, you know, it should have been called the most annoying and pathetic moment, because that's what all those fucking moments were. They were all annoying, pathetic, and they weren't funny, unless they wanted to go for the unfunniest moment, if they were trying to be ironic here. That Rock concert fucking sucked. It was a shitty fucking moment. The one back in 2003, that was a good Rock concert. That was, you know, a classic moment. That was funny. But this one with PG Rock, fucking sellout Rock, you know, and fuck it. The Rock wasn't there. I am gonna get into this. I didn't want to, you know, go back to the shit I was doing at the beginning of the year, but fuck it. The Rock is a fucking sellout, and he wasn't there. He didn't even come to accept his own fucking award. Instead, they send out Vicky Guerrero, and Vicky Guerrero says, oh, The Rock won this because of her beauty. Because, you know, in the song, he insulted her, calling her ugly. You know, this was just stupid, idiotic, moronic, and pathetic. It was fucking retarded. There is only so many fucking adjectives I can fucking use. But this one really just, whoa, oh God. What a fucking shitty fucking moment here. It just was awkward with Vicky Guerrero and The Rock not being there and the Outlaws just being plain fucking goofy. I love the Outlaws, And, you know, what they did back in the Attitude Era, one of my favorite tag teams. Road Dogg, one of the best promo guys probably ever. And here, everything just fucking fell apart, as per usual for WWE. Then we get Damien Sandow defeating Santino Marella. For what fucking reason was this match even here? You know, Sandow facing Marella, who hasn't even been on Raw in God knows how long. And Big E Langston sounds like a goddamn retard on the fucking mic there at ringside doing commentary. Sounds like he's got a fucking problem. But get him the fuck off my fucking TV screen. Why is he Intercontinental Champion? As a matter of fact, I don't even fucking care that he's IC champ. Belt don't mean shit. It's like he's walking with a fucking tin can around his waist. Don't fucking matter to me. This IC belt, it's a fucking joke. You know, they should have left that fucking shit floating, you know, in the water when Stone Cold threw it off in '97. Well, you know, it still meant something after that. It really did, you know, but in this PG era, the IC belt it's felt very fucking cheap as of late. The past fucking 10 years, I mean. I'm being too fucking kind to this shit. That belt should just be put to, you know, laid to rest already. It's a joke already. Big E Langston is a fucking champion. That is just fucking pathetic. Then we get the double cross of the year, and it was HBK winning. And, you know, you're damn right it was a double cross, but the thing is, watching this was just sad. I see the best wrestler in the company, the true best in the world, not CM Punk, Daniel Bryan is. You know, the guy who fucking deserves it the fucking most, you know, getting kicked and, you know, beat by a fucking boring ass jobber like Randy Orton. You know, it's an award and everything. Why am I getting so upset? It was just bad memories having to hark back to that. You know, Daniel Bryan, it could have been his time to win. You know, we don't know. Maybe HBK and Daniel Bryan might have a match, maybe at Mania. But you know, the thing is Daniel Bryan should be fucking champion. I don't like this. You know, they're screwing everybody over. You know, the most popular guys and like they're acknowledging it because they know everybody loves Bryan. They know that they want him to be the champion or the unified champion. You know, that he should rightfully be in that match. And, you know, they know this and they sort of like are poking fun at it. And, you know, I don't like it. I don't like being fucking poked. Get your fucking fingers off my fucking body already. WWE poking fun at the fans, poking fun at their best wrestlers. You know, this is the type of shit that is going to run this company into the ground. They seriously only got a couple of years left, I think, before they go fucking bankrupt with this shit. You know, there's only so much a company could do, you know, with this type of style of just constantly slapping people in the fucking face all the time. All their fucking fans will give them fucking money and fucking ratings. HBK, you know, he accepts, but he does a very fucking shitty job. You know, he's supposed to be a heel in this role. Act like a fucking heel. He did a little bit, but Jesus Christ. It was like, you know, he had taken tranquilizers before giving this speech. You know, he should have been insulting Bryan. He should have been doing something to build up to an eventual match or something like that. But no, there was nothing there. It was very empty. Then we get The Miz defeating Kofi Kingston, and just why is this, you know, feud even relevant? They're trying to make like it is. Ooh, this is very competitive. Ooh, this is pretty fucking boring. Both of these guys, I never really liked Kofi Kingston ever. I think that he's fucking lame as shit. But The Miz, I did like. I thought he was a guy that had a lot of personality. Not a very good wrestler. He did improve from when he first came into the company. But holy fucking shit, both of these guys ain't worth fucking shit. They are shit. They're boring motherfuckers that should be fucking released shouldn't be on Raw, should be on Superstars, or you know, they're not doing anything with these guys. It's not compelling. It's not drawing any interest from anybody. No one is talking about this. You know, they're trying to make it interesting, but no, it's just boring. Then we get the Diva of the Year, and Eve Torres comes back to present. Not a single motherfucker in the audience fucking gave a fucking shit. Eve Torres. You know, she probably had the most personality out of any diva in the past couple of years. But, you know, Eve Torres returning, it's not like she was anything great. She wasn't a Sable. She wasn't a Trish Stratus or a Lita. You know, no fucking charisma or, you know, not great. Just, she was passable as a Divas champion. You know, not even passable. If I'm remembering, it was very boring. It was a very boring title reign for her. And the Bellas end up winning this award, and everyone's just fucking booing them. You know, why? All the fucking choices on here. It should have been AJ. You know, not a big fan of AJ, but at least from what I can remember, at least she had a decent match against Caitlyn. You know, she has the most personality. I don't really care for her personality, but she does have the most charisma. So really, she should have won here. I don't know if this shit is rigged or whatever, but the thing is, if it's not, then why did people pick the Bellas? It's, you know, it doesn't make a lot of fucking sense. They're not popular. Nobody really likes them. Then it's the Big Show, Rey Mysterio, Cody Rhodes, and Goldust defeating the Real Americans and Ryback. And that ain't my fucking name right there. Ryback is Curtis Axel and Ryback tag teaming. Am I the only one who thinks this is fucking weird? That, you know, this is like a real tag team. You know, it's not like it's two main eventers in the main event, you know, teaming up. This is like a tag team going for the tag belts here. And I think this is pretty fucking lame. They're together because their names sort of merges together, you know, and it sounds awful. It sounds fucking laughable. You even got JBL even fucking saying it's a terrible name. And if they have to say it's terrible on the show, then why fucking name them that in the first place? Very fucking lame, very fucking shitty. Once again, I don't understand the direction here with this. You know, there's a tag division. I like that they're trying to take steps to improving this. Goldust and Cody Rhodes are doing a very good job. You know, what's been, you know, they've been put in there, how they've been booked. They've been performing very well. They're trying very hard to be good champions. But, you know, they need to do more, faster. And, you know, this Ryback, so they're probably going to have a match at the pay-per-view. And I don't think it's going to be that good. I mean, I'm sure maybe Goldust could try to get a decent effort out of these guys, but, you know, it's just very, very boring. And the thing is, you look at Ryback, and these are two guys that, you know, WWE thought had a lot of potential, but the fans hated both of them, and they really had no choice. They wrestled shitty-ass matches. They completely fucking failed. And now they have no choice but to demote them into the tag team division. Two boring motherfuckers tag teaming together. A bad fucking idea. Then you get Superstar of the Year. And this is, goes to Daniel Bryan being presented by HBK. I gotta say I'm very happy about this, but it doesn't mean shit. Sad to say. Daniel Bryan winning proves that, you know, the polls weren't rigged, I don't think. You know, he definitely deserves it. He definitely has, and by far, has wrestled the best matches of the year, you know, and is the most popular. But, you know, this was a big setup right here for a big angle between HBK and Daniel Bryan, and they fucked it up. They could have had so much, heat on this segment. It could have been awesome. It could have been fucking epic. HBK and Daniel Bryan doing something fucking epic. And there was nothing. Zip. Nada. Nothing fucking happened here. Nothing big. No big feud to lead to a giant Mania match at all. Fail. Epic fucking fail. Across the fucking board. They fucking failed here. They could have had something big, something fucking epic, and no, nothing happened at all. Good result, but, something great could have came out of the result. They had them both there. Something could have happened big, but fail. And then Sin Cara defeating Alberto Del Rio. I'm happy with the result, but this match was pretty fucking slow. A couple of decent moves, but it felt very slow and awkward at times. Like, I don't know. They meshed better the past times they wrestled, but this time they were going for something different here. Both guys just seemed uncomfortable in the ring. It was very slow. Setting up, these are guys that usually move a lot quicker, especially Sin Cara, the new Unico Sin Cara, usually moves a lot quicker. But this was just a slow fucking match. And, not that it was really, really bad, but it was slow and I was bored. Then we get fan participation. Why is this fucking, the fan participation award? Why is this so corporate sounding, like fan participation? You know what that award was for if you didn't watch the show? It was for Chant of the Year. Just fucking call it Chant of the Year. Why the fuck is it being called fan participation of the year? It sounds fucking stupid. It's like some fucking nerd came up with that fucking name. Just call it Chant of the Year. That's what all the fans call it. They call them chants. You hear somebody, in the audience go, "Hey guys, wanna fan participate?" Nah! You say, "Let's chant." Why is WWE so fucking lame with everything they do? Why do they have to take the coolness out of everything? Now I know the Slammies alone is just, cheesy and boring and dumb, and they're gonna do it anyway. It was a bad idea to bring this shit back, but they did it anyway, so they could have like something special. But it just feels very lame and cheesy. And I know people like award shows like the Oscars and stuff and the Emmys, but this is wrestling. It's supposed to be, a tough guy form of entertainment. A really manly form of entertainment. And they're just making it like childish, lame, and boring. And it's, and these names like fan participation are not helping anyway. The Yes Chant wins, Daniel Bryan wins. Once again, the best chant, I guess. The fans, this is what they want. Daniel Bryan winning awards is okay with me, but they're not using Daniel Bryan for anything, so it's like it doesn't really matter. He's winning awards, and it sort of looks foolish because it's showing that he's so popular, but yet he's involved in a pathetic fucking handicap match at the pay-per-view when he should be fucking winning a fucking unified belt or being a champion in that match. Since that's what everybody wants. Then you got Brodus Clay defeating Xavier Woods in like under a minute, 30 seconds, 10 seconds even. I don't give a shit about either of these guys. Brodus Clay turning heel doesn't appeal to me. I think he should be fucking released. Xavier Woods is just fucking pathetic. Not a guy that has an ounce, not a drop of talent, and people love him. People are talking about this guy being the future. Does he look like the future? He looks like a fucking weirdo. He acts like a fucking moron. And he looks like a fucking dumbass. And he is one too. Then you get insult of the year, and it's Stephanie McMahon insulting the Big Show. You know, this really, really shows here that that WWE doesn't have a drop of attitude. Now, if I were to pick the winner here, I'd probably give it to Zeb Coulter because he's probably the best on the mic, and some of them insults were pretty good from him. But really, there hasn't been a very good insult this year. There hasn't been a big, like, oh man, did he just say that moment that he used to have like 10 years ago or so? There wasn't a moment like that, and this was just depressing. The fact that Stephanie McMahon wins this, not even a popular person, you know, wins this award, something involving the Big Show, an award. Anything involving the Big Show, an award, is just, it makes me fucking upset. Then we get CM Punk defeating Dean Ambrose. Not a bad match, but not a very good one either. I don't understand this. People are chanting, "This is awesome," because the match had one good exchange where Punk did a crossbody, Ambrose reversed, and then Punk hit a kick, and then Ambrose kicked out, and somehow this is awesome. The rest of the match was one suicide dive, some ramming in the corner with the shoulder from Ambrose, and some rest holds, some hammer locks, and, you know, arm bars from CM Punk, and that was the match. Some interesting stuff here with the Shield walking away from Ambrose, you know, kind of adds some intrigue. But this wasn't an awesome match. It picked up at the end with some couple of good exchanges, but overall this match was kind of boring for the most part. And you know, this reminds me of Survivor Series and CM Punk's tag match where people were chanting, "This is awesome." Don't fucking chant "This is awesome" unless it truly is awesome. Otherwise, WWE ain't gonna know what we fucking like. Now, they're gonna do what we don't like regardless, but, you know, why are you encouraging the terribleness? You know, not that the match was terrible, but it was just a subpar match. Mediocre at best. Passable, maybe? And, you know, this is awesome for what? 2 good moves? Get a fucking brain, you fucking people. Seriously, this is awesome. You know what you sound like? You sound like TNA fans. TNA fans have a habit of chanting "This is awesome," especially when they were in Orlando. Holy shit, every match was fucking awesome according to these retards. And now those people have somewhat migrated into the WWE community. Holy fucking shit. Shut up already with this. This is awesome, this recent trend for subpar matches. Just because it has CM Punk, yes, I like CM Punk too, but, you know, his matches haven't been impressing me as of late. They're kind of lazy and boring. What's up with the fucking rest holds? He never used to do that. All of a sudden he wants to be some type of technical wrestler. Fuck that shit. You know, I'd rather him wrestle a formulaic match rather than that shit. That's boring. Rest holds are fucking boring. They put me to fucking sleep. And this match had too many of them. Thank you very much. Fuck you. What's next? What the fuck is next? The extreme moment of the year. Extreme. Yeah, what the fuck was extreme about this year? Absolutely fucking nothing. Nothing. Nothing was really extreme this year. A couple of moments here and there. What wins? Punk. Punk wins because he gave Paul Heyman a couple of kendo stick shots and gave him a GTS on top of the cage. Just because a move is on top of the cage, he didn't even drive his head into the cage or any part of his body. You know, he drove him with his knee and then Heyman fell to the side onto the cage. How is this extreme? This isn't extreme. When I think of some of the past Hell in a Cell moments, HBK falling from the cage, Mick Foley being tossed off the top of the cage, even Rikishi falling off the top of the cage. This is extreme. This is extreme. This is fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. It wasn't extreme. It was boring. Ha ha. It was. Then you got the Wyatts defeating the Usos. I like this match, especially towards the end. You know, it was pretty hectic. And what a fucking clothesline from Luke Harper. He fucking knocked that fucking Uso motherfucker the fuck out. That was pretty fucking awesome, I gotta say. I like this match. I enjoyed it. I don't really like the Wyatts, but a decent effort from both teams here. Then it's match of the year, and fuck this fucking shit. The Rock versus Cena. Holy fucking goddamn fucking motherfucker. What the hell is this fucking bullshit? This was not match of the year. If you were in the crowd at WrestleMania like I was, you would know that everybody was bored. Everybody was talking to each other during this match. They didn't even give a fucking shit about this fucking match. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't good. You understand what I'm trying to say? It didn't deserve to fucking win. It didn't even deserve to be on the list. You know what the match of the year I would have given it off of this list? It was definitely Punk and Undertaker. A lot of drama, a lot of good wrestling in there. I liked that match, and I rated it well when I reviewed WrestleMania. And, you know, I think back, actually, to my review of the Rock and Cena match. I was too kind to it. I should have gave it a way lower rating. I remember I gave it like 3.5 stars or something, I remember. And, you know, I wouldn't have given it that at all. That match was pretty fucking boring that I think about it. Because I remember I wasn't even really paying attention to the fucking match when I was watching it. That's what I remember. That match fucking sucked. CM Punk and Undertaker have a match that has all this great drama and great fan reaction. What a loud fucking crowd. What a great reaction to that match. And it fucking loses. Fuck it. Then you get Natalya defeating Tamina. Sucked. Then we move on to the end here. The ceremony. The unification ceremony. Made me pretty fucking depressed. Pretty fucking depressed. Let me tell you why. This made me fucking depressed as all shit. So they bring both guys out, champions in the ring. Great champions like Kali. Ooh, memorable champions. Memorable champions like Christian. Oh, yeah. Oh, he was champion? Oh, yeah, that's right. He was. For like 2 fucking seconds. Anyway. You know, Daniel Bryan, his name's being chanted over all this boring chants. Everybody wants to see Bryan. They're trying to let WWE and Vince McMahon know that they want Daniel Bryan to be champion. He should be the one to be champion. You know, they should just have a fucking truck run over Orton or something in the storylines. Take him out, put Daniel Bryan in, have him win, have him have that new unified belt. So, you know, he can have a big championship run. Nah, you know, instead, Cena tells the truth. You know, it's a work shoot promo. We get one of these classic work shoot promos. We used to get them in the Attitude Era. And WCW did them a lot, maybe too many times. But it's depressing when reality comes to light right there on the show, where he pretty much shows that Randy Orton doesn't deserve to be there. He acknowledges that pretty much that nobody really liked him, except for Triple H. He acknowledges pretty much that he is the boring, retarded motherfucker that he is. And I felt like something died inside of me while I was watching this. Like, I can't believe that Cena goes out there, tells the truth, that he's only there because Triple H likes him, and not a single fucking person really legitimately loves Orton. Some people claim they do, but I don't know why they do. I think it is impossible to like someone like Orton and be honest about it. So, yeah. So they tell the truth, and then everything breaks down into chaos. Cena says to Bryan, "Hey, come here for a minute there, buddy." And, you know, it was just pointless, you know. Then finally, Daniel Bryan gets his revenge on Shawn Michaels. He knees him. Then he tries to RKO Bryan, but then Bryan pushes him, you know, into Stephanie McMahon. She falls down. Triple H is all upset. pedigrees or chaotic ending. It was a nice ending and all that, but I still feel fucking depressed because at the end of the day, this don't mean shit for Bryan. It's still gonna be Orton versus Cena. You can try to spin it any way you want. You can try to be a positive Percy or whatever the fuck your name is and say, oh, well, maybe Daniel Bryan will get punished out of there. Well, guess what? I don't think so. I think that this was Bryan's night to shine, you know, like they've done in the past, and then they're just gonna fuck him over again. Because that's what they do. That's what they do to talented wrestlers, and they've done it throughout the history of the company. When someone is doing a good job and making the money, they fuck that motherfucker over. That's what's gonna happen to Bryan. Gonna have a boring ass match with him and the Wyatts. They're just gonna beat him down. He's probably gonna join them. Then we're gonna have Orton and Cena. Orton and Cena, yeah, yeehaw, Orton and Cena for 1,000 fucking times, and it's gonna bore the shit out of me and millions of other people. There you go. Not a horrible Raw, but kind of depressing. All right.